Let's look at a very smart and useful plugin that I really like, and this is there are so many backup plugins that you can use for your WordPress installation, but I think the idea that I don't have to think about it, it just does it automatically, and I also don't have to back up onto my computer. He actually backs it up online. I think that's a quite clever idea. The reason is because sometimes we have a backup. I mean, I know people that actually, I read an article by a guy that actually back up a lot of stuff on his hard drive. So when the person that came to steal the laptop came into the house, they actually stole all the backup as well. So it's like you have a backup, and your backup is also the point that can fail. So if you have a backup on your laptop and your laptop is stolen, then what? Anyway, what you can do is backup online. You can back up to Dropbox. You should always have two backups that is not on the same location. So you should always back up on your computer, at the same time back up onto some kind of online service. And this is why this backup is quite cool, because it backs up to your Dropbox account. If you don't know what Dropbox is, then I don't know where you've been living in the last 3 years. You need to open a Dropbox account. You will get 2 to 3 gig free, or 5 gig. I'm not sure, but I got 2 gig when it's, but I know they always increase the size for different, for different reasons. Anyway, if you have a Dropbox account, I think I've logged into mine. I have about 3 different ones, so I can get more space. And what we do is you can search for backup to Dropbox, and this is the first one, the one that's a WordPress backup to Dropbox. If you click on details, people actually like it. 200 almost 241,000 downloads right there. You can go to the website to read more and look at the screenshots and see what's going. Anyway, let's just install it and activate the plugin. So it's going to tell you to it's called the WPB2D. Okay, it's gonna ask you to authorize it. If you don't have a Dropbox, make sure you open an account. So if you click on authorize, because I've already logged in, it detected that, and I'm just gonna click on allow. So we are now connected to the WordPress. We've connected these two together now, and now the button has changed to continue. So now let's click on continue, and it's telling me that I have 2.3 gig of 2.5 gig free. I have 95% free space on my Dropbox account. So now there is no backup to schedule, no history. Store backups in a subfolder. We can configure this. So the day and time will be on the Thursday at 00. That's the day and time the backup to Dropbox will be performed. And frequency, we want to do it weekly. You can choose to do it daily. If you perform if you write, and you can exclude files, so you have to think about what you're doing. If you want to exclude anything, you can just exclude the file. So once you configure all your changes, you can look through your files and see which one that you don't want to back up. But I suggest you should back up everything. You never know when disaster is going to strike. So the next backup schedule will be at 00 on the 18th, which is tonight, when, I don't know. But I cannot see a reason why it's not telling me to actually back up now. There should be a button that says backup now, isn't it? So maybe I've missed something, but I think there should be a button that says backup now. You have, okay, there you go. You have not run a backup. When do you do, you will see it. Okay, let's say start backup. There you go. So backed up started, and it's performing the backup in the background. And once the backup is finished, we should be able to see. Actually, if I go back to the Dropbox, so if I go back to dropbox.com, let's see, does it place it inside the apps? Yeah, there you go. This is where it places, and as you can see, it's already backed up stuff a few seconds ago, and is doing the job in the background. So this is how you should configure. Now you should also try and put a backup on your on your hard drive as well. So because you never know, maybe Dropbox is going to be compromised. There is nothing that is secured or safe in this world anymore, because we have so many hackers, all those little kids in front of the computer trying to get some fame among their community. So they hack everything. So try and put it back up on your computer, because you never know anything. Sometimes it's not even just about disaster. It could be like you install a plugin that's going to mess up uh, the whole website, so you want to start afresh. There are some plugins they call clone. What they do is they clone the entire site rather than backup stuff. They don't back up anything. They just clone the entire site, and when you dump your site from one clone to the next, it looks exactly the same copy. Those are better way to do. So if you want to research about cloning WordPress installation, they're actually better than backing up stuff. But at least this is good for the time being. It's very easy for you to restore later on. So I hope that shed some light about how you can do security. And I'm just looking at the premium features. So with the premium feature, you can create a zip archive of your website and database before uploading to Dropbox. Yeah, email notify you via email when your backup complete or has any issues. So for me, that's not worth paying any money for. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again.